Uy, paano? Tapos tayo pa, pwede na alam mo. Pagkatapos ba natin ito?
Okay na naman. Tapos natin yung kaya.
Makikita check it.
Morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, madam.
Have a seat. Are you all ready?
Yes.
Okay, it's already 12 o'clock, so I call this meeting into order. Kasi yung files niya, ganito yan. Kasi kita mo mga Martin 5. Yun ako kay Arvin. So,
Basta ka na ako dyan.
yes, i-deduct okay na.
Titingnan nyo.
So, okay na yung, kay ano. Mga 2.75 siya. Di ba? Okay.
Pwede ko mag-CA1. Pwede ko bumalik ito. Ma'am, sir, does anyone need a copy of the previous meeting?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bastos naman. Okay.
Mr. Isgar, could you get us some coffee, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let us pause for a short prayer to be led by Mr. Nico de la Peña.
Almighty Father, whose ways you can see, and whose paths are in great waters, whose command is unknown, and whose love never fail. Let all of us be aware of thy presence, and patient to thy will, because you are necessary, guarding us against dishonesty and purposely, and helping us to know that I can stand and shape and update information needs our loved ones, and protect those who love them. Give us the will to do your command and to protect my shared responsibilities. With a strong heart and a cheerful mind, make me considerate and faithful to my leadership and faithful to my duties, our consciences, and trusted to us. Let my uniform remind me daily of the traditions of the service of which I will be our part. If we are inclined to doubt, steady our faith. If I we are tempted, make us strong to resist. If I should miss the mark, give us courage to try again. Guide me with the light of truth and keep before us the light of faith. By whose example, and help them to obtain the answer to our prayer. Jesus Christ our Lord. In the name of the Father, Son,
Ladies and gentlemen, we will have our roll call. Lorenjen Malyari,
Present.
Nico Defrey de la Peña,
here,
Mark Jason Doma,
here,
Arvin Puntilion,
here,
Emil Lawrence Pastor.
here.
Thank you very much.
Could we have the Advertising Information Director's report, Jason?
Certainly. Good afternoon. Last August 11, 2006, Solar One, a tanker chartered by our company to transport 2 million liters of oil, sank somewhere in Guimaras Strait. The resulting oil spill affected 200 kilometers of shoreline, damaging more than 1,000 kilometers of mangroves in the area, damaging seaweed plantations, coral reefs, marine reserves, and other rich fishing grounds. The area is known to be home to the dugong, and at least 2 of the 5 turtles found in the Philippines. The incident endangered the life and livelihood of over 10,000 people in the island. In my opinion, Petron is legally and morally liable for the oil spill in Guimaras. And as the Director of Advertising and Information Department, I suggest that we must take this incident seriously and must see to it that all funds released are being properly monitored. That's all, ma'am.
I want to ask some question.
Yes, what's the question?
Is the whole Guimaras Island affected by the oil spill, or just some parts of the island?
According to what I've researched, the island is not totally affected, but some part of it is totally affected.
How many barangays are affected in this oil spill?
Out of the 26 people affected in Guimaras, and
Jason, exactly how many barangays are affected in this oil spill?
out of the 26,000 people live in Guimaras, and out of 22 barangays in Guimaras, 11 of those barangays were totally affected, or should we say extremely affected. The most affected barangay is the Barangay La Paz in Nueva Valencia, Guimaras.
Dr. Doma, that was a very thorough report. I do think that it will help us a lot in solving this problem of ours.
I move that the Advertising and Information Director's report to be approved.
So, all in favor? So, carried. Thank you very much.